Welcome to Kult Corner. I'm Atron.
I'm Inferna.
And this evening we have a review of Jeff Lieberman's Satan's Little Helper.
Made in 2004.
This is a really good film.
It is.
It's basically about this kid who gets this video game, and this game is basically about Satan like terrorizing the community.
Yeah, and you're like starring as his little helper in the video game, and you help him along to.
So he gets Satan kind of crazy, and he starts dressing up as a little devil, and
And it's Halloween time, so you know he's like gonna be Satan's helper. You know, for Halloween and stuff, and he's like just really obsessed with this game, and you know he's asking his mom about.
And he's kind of like putting this out into role play,
Yeah.
like in reality. So you know he's trying to like just be the devil or be a minion of the devil and do kind of crazy things. And then he sees this one guy who's dressed up in a demon suit and.
A pretty cool one, actually.
Yeah, and he's like memorized by him for some reason. He thinks, well, he's Satan or something.
Yeah, he's like totally mesmerized. And the guy is actually, the guy in the older guy in the costume is actually like killing people. He's a serial killer, and he's like killing them and posing them in weird ways and stuff, like on their porches or whatever. And the kid, being obsessed with this game and stuff, and you know, really thinking it's like real life and stuff, goes up to him and he's like, "Oh, are you Satan?" And the guy never speaks a word in here, but he nods.
He just goes like this. Is like, and he says, "Are you Satan?" He's like, and it's like.
And he's like, "Can I hang with you?"
And he's like, yeah, nodding, and it's like, "Can we go kill some people or something?" He's like, "Yeah." And he does kind of like gestures of
and he does gestures or middle finger or whatever, but you know he doesn't actually speak.
No.
And so the kid thinks, oh well, I'll take Satan home with me and stuff, and we're going to be buddies and stuff. And he takes Satan home, and his sister had just gotten back from college just for a little break, and she brought this guy home with her that want to say boyfriend, but he's not really, because they just basically met, and he happens to be from the same town and stuff, and they're going to the same college, so they aren't really a couple yet, but potential. And the little boy really hates him because he has a crush on his own sister, which is kind of weird, but he wants to bring Satan to the house to have Satan kill the boyfriend because he doesn't like him.
Yeah.
And Satan says, "Oh yeah," well, he shakes his head, "Yes, I'll do that." And so they go there. And, kids still thinking this is actually, in a sense, a game.
He doesn't understand its reality.
Yeah.
It's just kind of fantastical pretend world, but it's not,
And so he takes him to the house, and the rest of the family thinks it's the boyfriend all dressed up and stuff, too.
But you notice, the unusual behavior, because he goes up and grabs his sister's boobs.
Just
and then the other one, the real one, he was obviously more nice and just reserved,
Yes, a lot more reserved and everything. He wasn't
he's groping her boobs and trying to get all sexual with her, and,
which she actually kind of likes, but then it's like gets a little too much. It's like, whoa, way back off there, dude. A little too much there. But anyway, so he and Satan leave again and are going and terrorizing the town, and people are dying left and right. And they go to a grocery store because his mom had forgotten to get candy. And they go into a grocery store to go get candy because mom sent him and Satan to go get it, thinking Satan was, the boyfriend. And he grabs a whole bunch of other little essentials, rope and knives and various things. Plus he lets the kid grab whatever candy he wants. And he just walks out of the store without paying. And the kid's like, "That's great," and he's like riding in the cart and everything. And one of the workers at the store comes after him, "Hey, you can't do that." And he ends up just killing him and dumping him in the dumpster.
Yeah.
And then he's like racing around with the kid in the cart and like mowing down people. Like he mowed down like.
He's like, "How many points, Satan?" He's like, "Nah."
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, 20 points." He like mows down some pregnant lady, and they mow down like some baby, some blind guy, and they're just like mowing people down. And eventually, the family and he find out that it's
some crazy psychopath.
Yeah, they don't know who he is still, but it's not fun and games. The boy realizes that when Satan kills his dad.
Yeah, rips his guts out.
Yeah, in front of him and the rest of the family and everything, and kidnaps his mom. And there's a whole thing of trying to get the mom back and all that stuff. And the kid, you know, realizes Satan's bad. And then he starts praying to God, because before he was like, oh, do we need to hide from God? And all this stuff.
It was kind of comical,
yeah,
you know. It's
which
like,
is part of the game, too.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know, it's like, is God watching or something? You know.
But then, you know, he decides to pray to God to help him because of the Satan thing, and then...
And guess who pops up?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden
it's
this
the killer,
guy...
but it's Jesus.
Yeah, it's the same guy, but he's now dressed as Jesus, and he shows up.
And then the Jesus outfit's kind of creepy looking.
Yeah,
it's like,
the Jesus outfit.
It always, you know, it kind of reminds me of the Burger King guy a bit, and,
yeah,
and the weirdness, you know?
Yeah, it does. It's like, that kind of weird. It's just like...
Yeah,
it's really odd looking.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepier.
And he's got the little hole in his hand from the gunshot, and you
yeah.
know, so it's like kind of the crucifixion wound. You know,
yeah, he like has a picture of that out.
Yeah.
But anyway, so all this stuff is happening, and eventually it doesn't even actually get resolved because
he actually changes. And he becomes a policeman, and but he's still wearing a mask.
Yeah, he's still wearing a mask, and at the very, very end, you know, this is just like, wait a minute, why isn't he talking? Because the police came to, you know, supposedly help him. And the kid's like, oh, because he doesn't want Satan to hear him. And that's the end.
Yeah, and so, you know, it just leaves it open for a sequel.
Yeah.
They haven't made one yet. It's been years since this was released. But, this is the basic DVD version of this. Comes with a commentary and a making of featurette. And that's about it. Yeah, really good film.
Yeah, this film is really fun. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been a little funnier, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe a little, you know, more creepier too. But it is really good, and I like the mask of.
Yeah, the mask is awesome.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind
a
of
really
cool demon
Satan
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did well. Like, he's very charismatic in the suit. That kind of brought out the kind of, I guess, the charismatic elements of what he is. You know, I mean, just because he was kind of fun, even though he was crazy. You know?
And he was really buddy with the kid. I mean, he never tried to harm the child or anything.
He was always like a friend.
I mean, there was one point where they were like playing like little action figures in the bedroom. They were playing together, you know.
I mean, and he's a total serial killer. So, and it's just funny that he's just in the bedroom, his family.
And like, get you with your little dinosaur, you know, type thing. It was like.
Yeah, the acting's pretty good. Very cool kind of Halloween time film. I mean, you can watch this anytime really, but it's just kind of a fun little horror film. So, how many stars are you going to give?
I am going to give this one a 7.
I'm going to give it a 666. No, I'm gonna say 7.5 for me.
7.5.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they didn't release a sequel. This is really good.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done so much with a sequel and stuff with this, but for whatever reason.
Yeah. So yeah, go check this out if you like kind of Halloween related horror films.
And or goofy and
or kind of devil films or whatever. They're all good. So, till next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We're going to get out of here. Hail the horror.
Hail horror.
Halloween.
Mom, Dougie, this is Alex. Alex, our house.
Want some cider?
A time of make-believe.
He is going to be so scary.
Dressing up like the devil is part of the
There
game.
really is a Satan, right?
For one little boy,
Where are you going?
To find Satan.
the devil
What's with all the Satan stuff?
Oh, your dad got him this video game.
is real.
Are you Satan? Can I be your helper?
When he brings the devil home, his family pays the price.
This could be our secret door to hell.
Mom, help me, Alex!
Child's game
For this you shall die.
is about to become a terrifying reality.
Oh, it's mine!
This Halloween,
Yes!
the devil you know is dangerous.
You're really into this, aren't you?
The devil you don't know
Don't go out there!
will kill you.
Manson said all the dead people were the same, but he lied!
I'm going after them.
Jenna! Run!
Satan's little helper.